This is going to be a pregnancy journal, video journal for myself. Basically, I just wanted to come on here and you know, make note to myself the symptoms and different things like that I've been experiencing so far. I don't know how far I am. It's a long story. I found out on Thursday last week that I was pregnant, and it's been a week. I found out on Thursday, June the 8th, and today is the 16th, 2017. And I've gone through some HCG levels, and everything tested out okay with that. I'm going to go ahead and say those so that I remember them. On Thursday, they did the HCG levels on Thursday, and they came back at 98. And I got those results back on Friday, had to wait the weekend, and then Monday morning I went in and had those tested again, and they came back at, she didn't tell me the exact numbers, she just said that they were over 500, which was good. And so I was able to get a little bit more excited about, you know, the possibility of a second child, or not really the possibility, but the fact that we hopefully are going to have a second child. And okay, I'm not going to get emotional. It's something that we've been wanting. I mean, we've always wanted children, and we have one, and now it's like, okay, they're, you know, they're amazing, and we want a second one. But so I took a Dollar Tree cheapie Thursday morning, and I got 2 lines. And so then Thursday morning as well, I took this exact one here. Got the date on the back of it. But it, as you can see, it says pregnant. So I'm still in shock, to be honest with you. I don't know if that can be a symptom, but I'm in shock. As far as symptoms go, before I even took the test, I've been very emotional, very like I just cry at the drop of a hat, pretty much. I can be watching a YouTube video or something on YouTube or something, or a commercial on TV, and I get teary-eyed, and it's just, you know how it is. I'm really at a loss for words here. I've noticed that I've had to pee a lot more. I've been thirsty, more so than normal. I've been really tired. Like, I've been napping when my daughter naps during the day. I've had slight cramping, which is scary when you're in between HCG level testing, because you're like, oh my God, something bad is going to happen. You know, you kind of freak yourself out. And in my opinion, I told my husband, in my opinion, that everybody knows the 2-week wait is the time frame between your ovulation, or the time that you suspect that you're having ovulation, and the time that you can take a test to find out if you're pregnant or not. That's the 2-week wait, and you know, you can test in between those, and you know, you find out, hey, I'm pregnant, or I'm not pregnant this time. But in my opinion, waiting on HCG levels to come out and, you know, tell you if you're gonna have a viable pregnancy or not, that's worse, in my opinion, because you've already gotten, you know, there's a baby there. There's a baby regardless. It's either going to stay or it's not. And you're going to have either an angel baby or you're going to have an earth baby. And that, to me, is more nerve-wracking than finding out if you are pregnant or not. Because there is a baby. It's just, are you going to get to keep the baby? And, you know, you're going to suffer a loss, or you're going to have a great adventure. So it's worse to me. In my head, it's just worse. And so I've gotten off on a little tangent here, but that's basically what I told my husband a couple days ago when I was waiting for my second HCG level to come back. But, excuse me, I've been tired, I've been crampy, I've been a little moody, snap really easily. We haven't told anybody because of my first pregnancy ended in a miscarriage, and the second one went perfectly well, and this will be the third pregnancy, possible second baby, hopefully, but we haven't told anybody. My husband is one of those people who wants to tell the world right away. He wants to tell anybody that'll listen. He just wants everybody to know. He's so proud of our daughter, and he just wants to tell everybody. And I'm the opposite. I just want to keep it a secret as long as I can and not say anything to anybody except for maybe my mom and my sister. It's about the only people who I'm just itching to tell, because I just can't, I see them weekly, and it's hard to spend the entire day with them and not have them know, like, this huge thing that's happening in your life, that, and it's going to affect them too, and they're going to be thrilled. I know they are. They love my daughter, so of course they're going to love another child, but it's scary. It's scary because anyway, I'm going to get emotional. I don't know that there's anything else that I have to say about this right now. I just basically wanted to start this journal for myself here, and as far as I know, I guess I could say my guess on time frame is that I'm about 6 to 7 weeks right now. I took a test on the day after Mother's Day, I believe it was, this year, obviously. And I think that was like the 16th of last month, so about a month ago I took a test. That's probably wrong. I'm not sure the date, to be honest with you. So it was probably, I don't know. But it was negative. And I know that I could have been pregnant at that time, and there just wasn't enough HCG to make a second line, or to draw on, basically. And I know that that's a possibility. So I'm kind of trying to account for that. So, when you find out you're pregnant, you're generally about 3 weeks pregnant. And so then the doctor's office will add 2 weeks onto that, which would make you about 5 weeks pregnant. I think the earliest you can find out is usually about 2 weeks. And I believe I'm a little further than 2 weeks, or I was a little further than 2 weeks. So I'm thinking that when we found out, I was probably about 5 weeks along. So it's been a week, so I'm going to say 6 or 7 weeks. I won't know until, I think my appointment's on the 26th. Is that the Monday? It's like the Monday that's not this Monday coming, but the next Monday. So it's like June the 26th, and we'll have an ultrasound, and hopefully there's a heartbeat and all that good stuff, and we can figure out when we're gonna have another child. I think I did an online due date calculator. I believe that puts us at the end of January, the beginning of February, somewhere around there. My daughter came a week early. I'm not saying that I know all pregnancies are different, but that's a possibility, obviously. Yeah, I think that's about all I wanted to say. I don't know how often I'll be doing this. This for sure won't probably ever see anybody's eyes but mine, so I guess it's fine if I'm rambling. I'm excited. I'm thrilled. I really am. I find myself Googling things all the time, and since my husband's so eager to tell, I figured that the way that we'll tell people about this baby after we've had our ultrasound appointment, hopefully, if everything goes okay. I find myself doing that a lot too. I'll say something, and then I'll back it up and say if everything goes okay, just because my husband's still a little bit, he's excited, don't get me wrong, but he's still a little bit cautious, on the cautious side. And I am too, and it's because of the way our first pregnancy ended. And, you know, that's just something that comes along with the territory. But I lost my train of thought. Yeah. So, until the next video, I guess.